Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Censored Pop channel. This is gonna be a gameplay video showcasing the various decks from Ultimate Squad. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. This match, it is gonna be red Meta-Rilldo, the Machine Mutant deck, very highly anticipated Machine Mutant deck, against the very highly anticipated Yadra Goku deck. How does both of these decks works? This is where you come here to find out. When it comes to the Machine Mutant deck, I think we know it came out in BT3. All of us kind of know this deck pretty well. It is going to be playing Machine Mutant with Rivet, I think with Myuu, and also with Commander Nazi. I have to be really careful when I say that. So Commander Nazi, and they kind of help each other to bring out Super Sigma, then your Meta General Rildo, and then Hyper Meta-Rilldo. So that's how this whole entire deck works. When it comes to the Goku deck, that is where things get really interesting. When he swings, you take a life, and then you play a Unison card in rest mode. It is a Unison deck, so you want to pump in a lot of Unison into a drop area. The good thing that this deck kind of have for him is at the current situation right now, there is not too much interaction that other decks have against Unison. However, at the same time, it has quite a lot of problem. The first problem I see is when he plays the Unison card in rest mode. So here it comes in with one marker, and then you're gonna do a +1, and it's a 2. 2 markers with just 5k. Against most decks, if you're going second, that Unison is gonna be gone. So your second Unison, when it comes in, you will not have that in power. You just will not have it. So it's just gonna be a little bit more complicated, I guess. So here we go. Gonna be Meta-Rilldo now. Putting the 2 energy. When Meta-Rilldo swings, you choose either you draw a card. I don't think you draw a card. You have to play a Machine Mutant with 1 cost, so you get to play it. So I'm gonna play Commander Nazi because Commander Nazi does have barrier, and against yellow you make sure you have something with barrier. So Commander Nazi is gonna come out, especially if you need them on the board, right? And I'm gonna be tapping 1, and yeah. So few card to few card, draw 2, and discard 1. This few card is really good. Do activate battle. Instead of choosing -5 like the Planet M2 from BT3, from set 3, what you do here is you -1k from a battle card. However, what you can do with this is that you can -1k from your opponent's turn and from your turn. So if your opponent swings with something that's 15, instead of using a card to outcombo it, you can just do a -1k. So it is pretty effective. Okay, so we're gonna swing with this card, and now I think, yes, tapping 1 to play another Unison. And if this is the Unison that you play, of course you can play it in active mode. And as is Vegeta, when he swings, when he comes out with 3 or more markers, you gain a 5k, and after that you do a +1, you gain some, there's empower, so he can actually go to 4. And the best part is when Goku swings, when your Vegeta gets put into a drop area, you get to draw a card. So that is like how I think that it should be played. It's a very difficult deck to play. It is. I think we kind of need more cards from other, like the good generic yellow card to kind of support it. Unfortunately, this is how I set up the decks to be played against each other, to use as many cards as we have in the set itself. Because I believe that the set should be designed to be self-sufficient unless it is specifically designed not to. For example, Shadow Dragon and also Sin Shenrong, which kind of get a lot of support. However, the cards from the other set are there to help out, to make it better. We're going to our 3 energy. When Meta-Rilldo swings, again, he gets to play a Machine Mutant card with 1 cost. And this is a time that 3 energy it's where I want to awaken with Meta-Rilldo, because now you can go Super Sigma. Super Sigma has barrier. Only that 5 course does not have barrier, so you kind of have to be very careful with that 5 course, especially like I said, against a yellow deck or against a green deck or against a red deck too, and against black deck. I think except against blue or against all decks, you can be careful. So with Super Sigma, you kind of draw a card and then you minus 10k from all of your opponent's board. I realized from this deck alone, there is nothing to take care of anything with barrier. So that card, the 15k Gohan, has barrier. Okay, Awaken, on his Awaken side, when he draws, he gets to draw a card. Union Absorb or Evolve skills once per turn, you get to draw a card. So it's really good. So for example, if you do Super Sigma from Commander Nazi, I have to be really careful though. I live in Germany. So Commander Nazi, you can actually draw 2, and that's pretty amazing. He is gonna be swinging, and when he swings, draw. I think it's draw card or you play a Machine Mutant card. So what will I be doing? And of course, I'm gonna be playing a Machine Mutant card, making sure that your opponent might want to deal with that card, because if they don't deal with that card, the next turn he can go up to Super Sigma. Oh, this guy can go straight up to the 5-drop. So no barrier, and then that's how it goes. The other card that I discarded was better though, because it looks up to top 5 and find a Machine Mutant card into your hand. No cost requirements, just if it's a Machine Mutant, top 5, you get the card. And it has the same ability as this one card. So if you have both cards in your hand and you need to discard something, discard the one on the board and not the one in drop like I did. Okay? So, tapping 1, yes, here we go. Hyper Meta-Rilldo, combined power. What you want to do here, it's also very important, which I did not do. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Because that, if you want to go on top of it, you have to put it on top of Super Sigma, not the guy. The 1-drop you have to tap 2 energy. Yeah, so you're supposed to be tap out with that 1-drop on your board. Okay, here we go. Meta. This card, it has barrier, very important. 25k double strike, 30k double strike, blocker. During your opponent's turn, activate battle, you can take 1 card and discard it from underneath it. It restands with a minus 5k. Other than that, it does nothing though. So every single swing, it's quite a lot for, I would say, for 1 cost. Okay. The 5-drop kind of draws you 1 when you do draws 1 or you activate a planet M2. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Goku has already awakened. His awaken, he has a way to do combo power, which is instead of discarding this, like Kula, discard one of your units a card to get like a 0 plus 5k, like a 5k. He can reduce a marker once per turn. He can reduce the marker from one of your units a card and he gets 5k. That's a lot though. So for example, when Gohan comes out, and Gohan, it's a 20k, so Gohan can have a lot of markers. Oh, this is gonna be a very costly mistake. The reason is, now Meta-Rilldo, it's can come back, and it's a 25k blocker now. Problem? Yeah, it's supposed to be a 2 course, and it's supposed to be 2 course. Yep. And I should actually put a Super Sigma from my drop area. So what happened now is that if he's gonna play Gohan, he can KO everything on the board that has no barrier. That has barrier, even with barrier. And so if he's gonna play Gohan with the 3 energy, he could have KO'd that Hyper Meta-Rilldo. But that is not the case here, unfortunately, because he swings allows the Meta-Rilldo player to untap his Rilldo to be safe from being KO'd. Alright. So some glitches with Tabletop Simulator with the life. Yep. The ability. Now, let's talk about the Unison Yadra Goku, right? When it comes to that Goku himself, when he still plays that Unison card in rest mode, the problem is when Gohan comes out, you accumulate markers, which is good because you have the once per turn ability, but that's a big problem. The big problem comes from you will not try to remove your Unison anymore. You will only play Gohan with Gohan, because that's what's gonna happen, right? You're just gonna play Gohan with Gohan, Gohan with Gohan, Gohan with Gohan. It's just how it's gonna happen, right? Okay, when it comes to this, it's gonna be negated. That attack, it's gonna be negated, but I've been tapping to play this guy. Baby Juvenile Parasite. This card, it's just amazing. It's a 10k. It comes in for 3 energy. There is no way to reduce this guy. However, when you do a +1, it draws your card, and then it absorbs one of your opponent's battle card. It doesn't care. It just absorbs it, and then it gains a 20k. It becomes a 20k. So now, it's a 4 marker, 10 cost. However, when you remove a marker from this guy, you can choose, instead of removing a marker, you can choose a card from underneath him and put it into your opponent's drop area instead. And this is a 3 cost. That means it works really well with Vidal's counterplay, that -20, -20, right? So, when it comes to this set itself, Meta-Rilldo, that Unison that comes with it, that's the one. It's also a very generic Unison because it just draws you 1 card and absorb one of your opponent's battle cards. So it is just a very good generic red card, and I think when it comes to red itself, that Unison should be the best one that came out for this set. So Meta-Rilldo swings. The Bisu Rivet and also Commander Nazi, they pick up each other either from the deck or from the drop area, so you can pick. Okay, so with the Gohan on the board, this is why for once per turn you can discard a Unison card and it gets a 5k. The Gohan, when it comes to the play, you don't draw a card. The Gohan, when you do that, you don't draw a card. There is no replenishment. So I'm not sure, but the Gohan at least have barrier and it swings for 15k. Alright, so Commander Planet M2 does nothing to this guy. So as a Sun Gohan Furious training, it comes out, you know what's going on, and I think this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna just tap 2 and bring out that Gohan Unison. You can, of course you can swing with Krillin first, but don't do that, because when you swing with Krillin, a Meta-Rilldo, it's gonna come out. So SS2 Sun Gohan Z Fighter, it's gonna come out, and this guy, when he is on the board, look at the number of units a card in your drop area and KO your opponents. The number of units battle cards in your opponent's board, ignoring barrier. So Meta-Rilldo is done in rest mode. It is yellow. Okay. Ooh, okay, and that Gohan's +1, it's a draw 1, just amazing. He has a -3 that goes triple attack. With that Goku, one thing to take note, don't negate the attack, because there's a way for him to do a counter, and he's just gonna gain 10k, and he's gonna get back to active mode. He loses double strike and everything, however, he can come back to active mode, so don't counter this guy, alright? And he can't do this tap 2 and gain that double strike anymore. He technically, I think he can. I should read. I think that's instant Kamehameha. Yep. So don't negate that Goku's attack. Other than that Goku's attack, the other ones, for example, like Gohan, you can do that. We're up to 4 energy. What can Meta-Rilldo do? It seems that you know, he has lost his boss monster. What other options does he have? Okay. So the life tally right now is 3 for Meta-Rilldo and 4 for Yadra Goku. Yep, and you can see I'm trying to play as many cards that the set comes with, even the super combo. Of course, you would say that because it's all red, of course we do have Reddits, which is just a better combo. But you know, we want to play it fully themed. And now I am going to be playing Meta-Rilldo. It's going to be playing Myuu. I think that's Rivet. That's Rivet. And with Rivet and Myuu on the board, I think all he needs to do... Oh, Super Sigma. Actually, I can do Super Sigma. Because Super Sigma can be played from the drop area. You tap 2, you take Myuu, Rivet, and also Commander Nazi from your hand or from your board. You put it into drop area, you can play Super Sigma from the drop area. So they do play themselves as long as you have one card in your hands, because Myuu, if you have Myuu, Rivet or Commander Nazi, any one card that you have in your hand, you can bring all of them back into your hands, because you can be played from, they can be taken from their drop area. So here we go, 25k. This guy, not very good, doesn't have barrier, and he cannot restand. I think he can restand. No, he can. I don't think he can. He can restand during your opponent's turn. Alright, so tap 2. Super Sigma is out. And 1 from your hand. So it's either from your hand or drop area. Ooh, what will I be doing? That 20k, it's just annoying. How do you do with a 20k? Your leader can't swing at a 20k without losing a card in your hand. Oh, I'm gonna be playing this card. Look up to top 5 and find a Mutant. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Because now I can tap 1. Metacooler can tap 1 and bam, it goes up. Meta-Rilldo, Ascended General, double strike. And this guy has a barrier, which is really good. Swing, and he is gonna be negating. Take note, this card is played in rest mode, but to tap one of your opponent's battle card, you need a Spirit Boost one. Alright? Which which Goku didn't do. But it's gonna be gone anyways, because now the unison is gonna absorb, and of course while absorbing you gain 10k, you gain 1 marker, and then you get to draw a card. So 3-3, and I guess the turn has to be ended. Both guys tapped out though. One thing to take note also, it's that unison card. It gives the leader an extra 1k for when all of your energies are tapped out. And that unison card gets the extra 1k too. So a 10k can't swing at this unison card anymore. Which I think I forgot about the ability. So sorry about this. So this is the problem right now, right? With yellow Goku. What do? When you swing, of course you get to draw a card. You can play up to 1 yellow unison. But that's something that you don't want to do, because you want the Gohan to be on the board. Because that yellow unison you play, it's not even in proper mode though. It's in rest mode. And Gohan to Gohan goes back to 6 and power 3. And it's gone. That Meta-Rilldo is supposed to be gone. That 1 drop is supposed to be gone too though. A lot of mistakes with this matchup. Again, like I said, it's played on Tabletop Simulator. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do. And making excuses, of course. And take a look. Yep, those are the glitches. But of course, with this negate, you take a life and you negate the attack and you have a blocker. Gonna block this. Should not have to block this though, because my leader, it's actually on 16. And your opponent has 3 more energy, 2 more. Okay, the turn ended. Good. The options are limited. Like I said, the game it's played with as many what do you call, as many cards as we have from the set itself. All right. So we are up to 6 energy. My nose is blocked today. My apologies. What are some of the things that I think when it comes to the Red Machine Mutant deck, there's definitely a lot of improvement that BT3 could help. For example, I think with the Super Sigma, the 4-drop that draws you 2, plus your leader's ability draws you 1 more, so it draws you 3. And I think with that Super Sigma, when it leaves the board, it is -20 entire board. And of course the SR, it's another options that you have. You want to pump up a lot. The Meta-Rilldo, it's not designed to be destroyed so easily. However, it is against Yadra Goku, which has the ability to remove things with barrier. So that's a little bit sad. Oh. Yadra Goku, one of the things is that remove marker's ability, it's once per turn. Yep. So if he's against mini decks, for example the Gohan, it's once per turn to discard that Unison card just to draw to get that 5k, it's once per turn. Remove marker's ability, once per turn. So Goku against a mini deck that swings a lot, he is gonna have a lot of trouble because he doesn't have a lot of combo power. So for example, if I'm gonna swing with Super Sigma, if I'm gonna swing with all this 15k on the board, he is gonna have a lot of trouble, like I said. Yep. However, the good thing about the Goku is that it is a Unison deck, so not too much ways that you can interact with a Unison. However, he plays the Unison in rest mode though. Does Cooler plays Unison in rest mode? I was playing Cooler and I played it in active mode. I hope I played it correctly, but I think it is played in active mode, right? Because when he doesn't draw when he swings with Cooler. However, if the Unison goes to drop area once per turn, he gets to draw a card. Oh, it's down to 1 life now. See, he really does not have combo power. He needs to use it to tank the last attack. And here we go. 20k. 30. He's gonna go all in. Yep. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65. Okay, 65, 65. 65k attack. Going in for the last one. 2 super combos really helps a lot. And of course, this is the super combo, and this is the picture where he showed his instant transmission, I think for the first time, is it? And he went to take Roshi's sunglasses. Okay, so this is the combo that he has, 20. He discarded a unison card, so this is 40. And all he needs is 20 more. He survived with the effect by removing markers. Yep. Here we go. Into the drop area. Tapping 1. Meta-Rilldo. Oh no. He has a 25k more and he runs out of all his other options. And okay, he's gonna play another unison. Here we go. Bam! Baby juvenile parasite. And this guy, again, just to draw one, why not? A 20k swing, 25k swing. He already uses his once per turn ability. It's all gone. 30k, and he's gone. So that is the problem with Goku. Once per turn, if you have a lot of swings, for example, like Baby, it's gonna swing. Meta-Rilldo, it's gonna swing. Super Sigma, it's gonna swing. You have once per turn ability to defend yourself. All this unison card, you can have a big hand, but all this unison card, it's not gonna help with your ability to get that extra power. It's just not gonna happen. Alright? Hey guys, sorry for the commentary. I'm having a blocked nose. If I'm not doing the best job ever. But I still hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, give this video a like, subscribe if you want to support me and the channel, and let me know down in the comment section if how do you find this new tabletop simulator battle, right? Is it exciting? Does it really help you to understand how the decks is being played? Is it interesting and exciting to watch? Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. I certainly hope you guys are okay. See you guys in the next video. Ciao, bye.